Hello Scorpios, thank you guys so much for watching, for tuning in today, tonight, at whichever time you decide to watch this video. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm going to be doing a general reading for your energy collective for right now. Technically right now is August the 3rd, 2019, or so I like to say. I hope that whatever intuitively, energetically comes through for you, I hope that it resonates for you, brings you some form of peace, calm, clarity, insight into whatever's currently going on in your life at this current moment in time, be it the past, present, or future, or given whatever your right now is right now, okay? The information for this oracle deck, if you're interested, will be in the description box along with the current meditation that you're hearing in the background, okay? So, with all of that being said, this Mercury retrograde has taught a lot of us a lot of things, you know, and I just want to mention this. The push for the change is important. Through the struggle, through the weight of it, through the burn of it, okay? I'm speaking that to myself personally as well. Just this overriding of emotion. There have been so many things that has happened currently and that's still happening that's really putting a rise in people emotionally. And when we respond emotionally, we don't respond in our best way. The Mercury retrograde is teaching us, and it is reminding us what we have already learned, what we've already understood, what we've already graduated from, what we've already progressed from. This is sort of like a rerun of shit that we know now how to respond accordingly to, you know? You're no longer in the same state, the same place, the same energy as you was before. The Mercury retrograde is just teaching you and reminding you of your strength, of your insight, of your divinity, of what you chose and why you chose to be here in the first place. It is showing you where you need to get stronger. It's showing you where you are already stronger, and it's showing you that you have already conquered it. You've already conquered it. You've triumphed over it, okay? Okay. I don't know, y'all. I just had to say that. For whoever that's for, you know, including myself. There you go. Alright, Scorpios. Some of you may not have even listened to that, but whatever. Okay? Alright. Let's see what's going on with your energy. Divine, I ask that you bring forth the most clarifying, healing messages for the Scorpio energy collective for right now, whatever the right now is. Whatever they need to know and understand and connect with at this moment in time for the highest good. Thank you, Divine. I'm thankful. What's this? Sacred Revolution. Now, if that comes back out in your reading, we know something, okay? Maybe that was the first message. It comes out like that, but we're going to see. Okay. Divine, I ask for the first oracle to come through. One single oracle, Divine. That was a little messy. One single oracle. Goodwill comes out on top. Divine, I ask for the second oracle. One single oracle. I'm going to take the one on top, Integrity. Divine, I ask for the third oracle to come through. One single oracle. Thank you. Purification. Divine, I ask for the fourth oracle to come through. Acceptance. Acceptance. Okay, I'm going to start off with these four, okay? The first oracle is Goodwill, Goddess Gaia and Ocean Jasper, Goddess Crystal, Master number 888. Okay, the second oracle is Integrity, Goddess Rayonome and Amazonite. Okay, Crystal, Goddess number 888. The third oracle is Purification, Angel Lahabel, and Black Tourmaline. Crystal Angel Master number 444. And the fourth oracle is Archangel Anel and Pink Calcite, okay, or Calcite. Acceptance. Crystal Angel Master number 444. Okay, Scorpio. I feel like you've changed your path in life. You've really taken a turn. You turned something around within yourself. This is an energy that you're connecting to. This is an energy that you're currently encouraged to connect with. Okay, the numbers that I'm seeing that are repeated right here, I see 2888s up here and 2444s down here. Some of you may be seeing these numbers. Some of you may start to see these numbers, okay? But with the first oracle, goodwill, it is a choosing to be your best. It is a choosing to be better than where you were yesterday. It is a choosing to progress beyond what and where you used to be in life. And not for the sake of anything else, but wanting to feel better, wanting to breathe better, wanting to love better, wanting to be happier, wanting to be and to feel more free, okay, within yourself, within your purpose, within your life. A goodwill is a good focus on your soul's purpose and journey, the development of that, the enhancement of that, okay, the beautiful connection to that you do have and it has been established with the divine, you know. Your goodwill is your soul's purpose, your highest will, okay, your most loving perception. Okay, goodwill is your pursuit of your divine happiness, if that makes sense too, okay? The second oracle is integrity. When you are really focused on being happy, and when you're really taking the time to understand what makes you most happy, what's bringing you purpose, what's helping you to follow a goodwill that brings you good energy, that brings you good changes and stuff like that. You hold an integrity within you because you're not too concerned about anyone else's shit or anyone else's life but your own. You are concerned with your own energy. You understand, or you're coming into the understanding that you have to be responsible for yourself before anyone else. That is integrity. Integrity is standing up for what you know and what you feel is true for you, and holding yourself accountable, holding yourself responsible with what you choose to do, be it with your energy, your intention, your action, your interaction with anything, be it yourself or anything externally. You're following up on your word. This is you're being responsible with your actions, with your thought, and with your intentions. And anything that you know you cannot do, you're not going to half-ass it. Anything that you know that you can and you want to pursue and you want to go forward with, you are not half-assing that. You're putting complete, full responsibility and ownership into what you do, into what you want, with your actions, with your thoughts, with your effort, and with your intention. And you're holding yourself accountable for that. You're holding yourself responsible for that, because you know that you have to bring forth your best energy in order to have the best outcome. And you cannot half-ass yourself. You bullshit yourself, you get bullshit results. You half-ass your desires, you get half-ass results. You know what I'm saying? So, integrity. That is an important, beautiful energy to have and to hold. Most people don't have integrity. Most people don't even know what that is. But you know what that is. That is an energy that you're connecting with. That is an energy that you're definitely encouraged to embrace, okay? Purification. When you see where you're lacking, when you see where you're strong, you're able to see the good and the bad within yourself and respond accordingly. Purification speaks of you understanding what you need to release, what you need to let go of, what you need to break free from, what you need to allow yourself to change, what you need to purge from yourself, okay, be it internally or externally, to live a more balanced, a more fulfilling, a more happy, a more aligned life, okay, a more good-willed purpose or life path. You know what I'm saying? So purification, this is saying right here, there could be possibly something in your life that you are definitely encouraged to continue to purge, or to continue to change and transform and to let go of, okay? Be it internally or externally, you are definitely encouraged by this energy to do so, okay? Because holding integrity, means, like I said, you're holding yourself responsible and accountable for what you now can change and what you now can transform from this point forward, given everything that you've known, given everything that you've been through, and everything that you know now currently, okay? Because this is your intention. This is what you desire, you know? So the energy of integrity holds you responsible for what you know you need to change, for what you know you need to purge, from what you know you need to let go of or break free from, you know? So for those of you that this resonates with, you know, I hope it does for some of you. But yeah, you know what I mean? There's something here that you are definitely releasing, because it's something that's no longer benefiting you. It's something that you know is a distraction, or some type is keeping you away from what you really want, or it's hindering you away from what you really want, what you really feel like you need and deserve, okay? When it comes to releasing things, when it comes to breaking free and letting go of certain type of shit, the acceptance of what it taught you and what it gave you comes into your energy. Sometimes, you know, it feels good, sometimes it doesn't. Understanding every part and every aspect of its truth, given whatever it showed you or taught you. You understand what I'm saying? The acceptance of your healing, the acceptance of letting go of something that no longer serves you, or letting go of something that has now taught you everything that you need to know from this point forward. It no longer serves you. It's time to let it go. It's time to purge yourself from it, or from them, you know, or from it, be it internally or externally. The acceptance of that. For some of you, it may be hard. For some of you, it may be difficult. For some of you, in certain days and at certain times, it's trying. Okay, and it is, because it is something that you were pre-programmed with to sort of basically have you cave in, have you defeat yourself. And when you're grown up with a certain type of programming for so long, it is somewhat difficult to break from it, or it's painful to just get a real clear sense of how painful and how obstructing and how destructing and how much of a distraction it had been in your life. You know what I mean? Let me check the time on my camera. Okay, we got 12 minutes and counting. Okay. Yeah. The acceptance of that. You're accepting, or you're encouraged to accept what you need to let go of. What you need to allow yourself to just simply forgive and release. Or just simply change. Because you know that there's one thing, for some of you, there's that one thing that you know you need to release or break free from or change, or you know that that one thing is something that you're currently working on, and the healing process of that at times could be very trying, very irritating. Sometimes you feel sometimes you feel like a victor, sometimes you feel like you're struggling to connect to that energy, but that energy is always available for you. Just take it one present moment at a time, okay? Acceptance, the acceptance of the healing, the acceptance of the forgiveness, the acceptance of all of its truth, and all of its form, be it good or bad, okay? Knowing what part you played in it, or what part the person played in it, and how you both created a situation, or how you both created some type of experience for each other, and what you had to learn from it, what it taught you, what it reminded you of, and how you needed to heal and forgive and let it go. Whatever you needed to do with it, as far as letting it go, the acceptance of that is something that you're encouraged to do. Your mistakes, your wrong choices, the decisions, it's all good. We all fuck up and screw up. But you have to realign yourself to what you know makes sense first. You still got to come back to that balance, okay? You're encouraged to do that. For whoever that's for, that's so weird. I don't even know where I was going with that, but there you go. I don't know, y'all. But I think it made sense, but acceptance, yeah. You know, it is the purpose of just allowing it to be. You know, allowing the process to be what it is in the days when it comes sometimes, you know. Sometimes, you know, it's not going to feel so good, but ultimately you will be brought back to that balance if you continue to allow what you're purging to purge from your body, what you are releasing to release from your life, what you're changing to change. Allow it to change in the way that it needs to change. For whoever that's for, take it as it's coming to you. Embrace how it's coming to you, regardless of how it may feel or may come off at times, okay? For whoever that's for, there you go. All right, Divine, I ask for the 5th oracle, one single oracle. 2, one single oracle. Oh, it get messy. But this flipped out. So we're going to go with that. Individuality. Angel Ahel and Laboradite, okay? Crystal Angel Master number 444, individuality, okay? With you releasing and accepting the process of that releasing, that change and that healing is bringing you to a more individual state of being, a more divine individual state of being. Let me check my camera. Okay, we're at 16 and counting. Okay, so let me pull out one more divine. I ask for the 6th oracle to come through. Yeah, don't y'all remember this was the first oracle that came out for y'all? So for whoever this oracle is resonating with, I'm going to read in a minute. But yeah, Sacred Revolution, Goddess Kali, and Black Obsidian, Crystal Goddess Master number 888. Okay, individuality. It's a change. It's a sacred change. It's a sacred transformation. It's a sacred transmutation, okay? Let me stop my camera real quick because my camera stops at every 20 minutes for each video. So just to be safe, I'm going to stop it. So give me 1 second and then I'll start back and finish up. Okay. This is sacred change. This is sacred transformation. This is sacred transmutation that's happening to you. That's happening within your heart. That's happening within your molecular structure, your DNA, your energetic body, your etheric body. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're changing. The energy is changing because your thoughts are changing. Your actions are changing. Your perception is changing. Your actions, your intention, your effort, your energy is changing. Okay? And you're becoming more of an individual. You're becoming more of someone who thinks from their highest space, their highest place. You're becoming someone that is reconnecting to your divinity, your divine individuality. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing nothing but 4s and 8s right now. So some of you are currently seeing these numbers. Some of you will start to see these numbers, as I said before. Sacred Revolution. It speaks of change. Goddess Kali and Black Obsidian. For those of you that feel intuitively or energetically drived, okay, that's not what they were trying to say, but that's what came out of my mouth. But anyway, let me say that again. For those of you, drawn is what I was trying to say, but drive, I don't know, but whatever. For those of you that feel energetically drawn to these oracles, you know, or these numbers, or these crystals, or these goddesses, or these angels or archangels, you know what I mean? You're definitely encouraged to do so, okay? Just allow yourself to try and see what happens. That's all I'm going to say. So, Sacred Revolution, it speaks of, you know, the revolution within you, the revolution within your body. Like I said, energetically, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, you're transforming, you're revolutionizing yourself because you've placed pivotal, very pivotal things, very important things at the highest standard of which you are intended on following. Okay? If that makes sense for whoever that's for. You're changing over, you're transforming. There is a revolution within your mind, within your body, within your spirit. There's a transformation happening. There's a transmutation happening. There's a leaving out, a cutting out of all the old shit, the bullshit, the shit that no longer serves you, the stuff that you no longer need, the stuff that you no longer need within you. And you're accepting the process of that healing. And like I was speaking about this Mercury retrograde, it reflects back to us things that we either need to learn and heal from, or things that we need to be reminded of that we've already conquered, that we've already triumphed over. You know what I'm saying? It's bringing you to a divine individual state of being where you know exactly what you want. You know exactly what's making sense. You're responding from your highest place, your highest space. And that's bringing in such a change in your life. Some of you get a sense of it and get a feel of it physically. Some of you are physically changing. As the heart chooses and decides, the mind understands, the body follows. You know what I'm saying? You chose something, or you're choosing something better with your heart. That's bringing about a change and transformation for you, physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. I want to mention to those of you right now that are watching, you can research ascension symptoms or spiritual symptoms when you're purging and releasing 3D energy. You know, what am I saying right now? For those of you that are interested in that, I do recommend you look up spiritual symptoms, okay? It's not necessarily sometimes physical all the time. It could possibly be, but I do recommend that you just check out what it's like spiritually awakening, or spiritual awakening symptoms, you know? I encourage you to check that out. Do some research on that. Do some research on yourself. And you'll find out, if that comes back out again, we know something. And, you know, find out some things about yourself, you know. Or what's currently going on with you. What energy are you currently purging? What dimension are you currently still breaking free from? For whoever that's for, there you go. Okay, what do we have? 2, 4, 6. Divina, as for the 7th Oracle, thank you. Safe to be seen. Some of you may feel a little apprehensive. A little, you know, how can I say it? A little apprehensive, a little scared, a little worried about, you know, to get the full sense and experience of it is something that could be making you feel cautious. For some of y'all, you could be cautious. Could be feeling a little cautious, a little apprehensive. But they want you to know through this change, through this transformation, through all that you're experiencing and going through, you are safe to be seen. You are safe to feel healed. You are safe to be healed. You are safe to know that and to immerse yourself in that energy. It is safe for you to become and revolutionize your mind, revolutionize your heart, revolutionize your body. You're safe in that process. Now, you may not like moments of it all the fucking time, but ultimately it's taking you to exactly where you want to be and where you need to be, where it blesses you and gifts you with constant longevity, constant abundance, constant healing, constant love, constant balance and structure, constant connection, constant divine connection, an energy of feeling spiritually fulfilled and whole within, okay? You're safe. You're safe to be seen. You're safe to connect to your inner divinity. I mean, right here, these oracles fall in, I mean, in my personal opinion, perfect place with one another, because above is in the bed. My mouth is moving a little faster. Hold on. Because this oracle right here is individuality, okay? And this oracle beneath it is safe to be seen. Some people are so afraid to be themselves. Some people are so afraid to step out of their comfort zone. Some people are so afraid to really just be who they are in public because they feel so much fucking fear of being rejected, of being disrespected, of being not accepted by people. All because, you know, they want to do it this way. But with you being encouraged to connect to your divine power, your divine individuality, you're always encouraged to know right here, through this change, through this through this revolutionized version, or this revolutionization. I'm not sure if that's a word, whatever, but y'all know what I'm saying. Through this change of yourself, of your life, of your energy, it is safe for you to be seen. It is safe for you, for people to let you see you a little bit differently than what they're used to. Fuck it. Fuck it. Who else has to fulfill your goodwill but you? Who else holds that responsibility but you? So why would you waste time trying to do it the way someone else feels comfortable, the way someone else thinks it should be done? You have to follow your soul's guide, your divine soul's guide. You have to connect to your goodwill, which is what you're doing. Crooked. But anyway, you know, it's safe for you. Please know that. Be encouraged to know that that energy is available to you, okay? All right. Or, yes, I do want to mention this. Some of you may really not give a shit at all. But some of you may sort of be feeling like, oh, am I going a little bit too far? If you feel like you're going a little bit too far, ask for guidance. Ask to be reminded, to be lovingly reminded if you're sort of like, you know what I'm saying, doing a little bit too much for whoever this is for. You know what I'm saying? If you feel that way. If you don't feel any type of way, but you just want to make sure, you know, you're always going to be lovingly guided and reminded to sort of like slow down, take a step back, be patient and think, wait. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get reminders of that, okay? Allow yourself to know when you're being reminded. Allow the divine energies, loving guidance and assistance to help you with that. Anytime you may feel impatient or worried or anxious with whatever's currently going on, with whatever experience or with whatever event is taking place, allow yourself to feel from your highest space with what to do, with how to feel. And then you're going to know. And then you're going to feel safe. And then you're going to feel okay, okay? All right. Ivana asked for the next oracle to come through. Thank you. Spiritual connection. Spiritual connection. Ascended Master Saint Germain and Amethyst. Crystal Angel Master number 333. This oracle right here speaks of your divinity. The antenna that you, the sacred antenna that is within you, that is connected to a spiritual source, divine source, the creator. You always have that. That's always available to you. That is never, there's nothing obstructing it anymore. There's nothing that's holding it down or weighing it down anymore. You are connected. Know that you're always connected. Please be safe in the knowledge and the knowing of this, and know that you're always connected. Know that you're always loved. Know that you're always guided, lovingly guided and protected, even at times where you don't feel like it's safe, even at times where you don't feel like it's okay or it's just too much. It is a process. It is a process, and it's an acceptance of that process. Okay? Your spiritual connection is important, and it is never denied. They're always there, even when you don't believe that they are. There are just certain things that you have to allow yourself to push through, to feel through, to sense through, even if at that moment it just seems really hard to at the time. You cannot get overwhelmed with emotion to the point where you are not making the correct decisions for whoever this is for. Okay? You have to continue to allow yourself to stay grounded in your truest emotion, your highest, not your truest emotion, but your clearest sense, intuitively, energetically, beyond what it's enticing you to feel, but in its truth, staring the truth in its face, It may seem ugly, may seem scary, it may seem overwhelming, but really look at it. Really pay attention to what's happening, and then you'll see. Know that you're always connected to that frequency and that energy. Know that whatever type of overwhelming sense of anything is not really as bad as you think it is. And even if it seems bad as you think it is, there's always some kind of way for freedom, for enlightenment, for tranquility, for an energy of that kind to come into that situation. Ask for loving guidance and assistance to know so, to know when to do so, to know when to do it, to do that for whoever that's for, with whatever you do, with whatever you could possibly be encouraged to do by asking for it. You know what I mean? Like some of you may need to ask for loving guidance and assistance to take yourself more from a place of because some of you may get really angry sometimes or feel really bitter or resentful, be it about yourself or someone else or something else or an experience or whatever. But that is not an energy to immerse yourself in. Some of you could be asking for better ways to connect to better energy or to reinforce that energy, better energy. You know what I mean? Know that that's always available for you. That's always available to you. Okay? Divine, I ask for one last oracle to close this out. They're reassuring you twice right here. Safe to be seen. Spiritual connection. Okay. Divine, I ask for one last oracle. Thank you. She shall always prevail. Yes. Beautiful. She shall always prevail. Goddess Isis and Isis Crystal. Crystal Goddess number 888. Whatever you're going through, whatever you're continuing to purge and release, know that no matter how many times there may seem to be a blockage or an obstruction of some kind, know that you will always prevail beyond it. You will always exceed or proceed beyond it. There's nothing obstructing you or holding you back but you at this point. Everything that happened in the past, everything that's currently going on, everything that you're currently purging or releasing or freeing yourself from, you're prevailing. You are prevailing. You will prevail, and you have prevailed. Affirm that with the divine. Affirm that with yourself, okay? So, I'm going to pull out one more oracle deck for you. What we got? 15 minutes and counting. I'm going to pull one, and I will list this as well for those of you that are interested. I'm going to do a light worker message for you, okay? And then that's going to be it. But yeah, it is your prevail. It is your success beyond everything that you went through in the past, everything that you're currently going through, everything that you're currently purging and releasing and breaking free from, everything that you're changing and transforming. All of the acceptance of that, the process of that acceptance, the process of the days that you go through it, you know what I mean? Of growing beyond it, of changing it, of transforming it. It's helping you to connect to your individual divine self, you know, which is helping you to prevail overall prevail, okay? No matter how many times you try to defeat her, no matter how many times you try to hold her back, no matter how many times you try to distract him or her, they prevail because they're focused. Like I said, the focus is never someone else. The focus and the intention is yourself, and as a result of that, that's it. Okay. That fell out. Okay, just checking my camera. Got like 2 minutes and counting, I think. So let me go ahead and see. for this one last oracle for you. Divine, I ask for one message, one overall message to come out for the Scorpio Energy Collective for the highest good, Divine. One single oracle. Thank you. Master Healing. Okay. Give me 1 second to switch over really quick. Okay. Master Healing. Okay. And this is number 33. 33 is a very, I recommend that you do some research on that if some of you, because, you know, are energetically drawn to that number, or you see that number a lot, or combinations of threes, you know what I'm saying, whichever form, okay. But the overall light worker message is Master Healing. This is sacred ancient knowledge. This is divine wisdom, divine intuition. This is divine connection. Okay? This is beautiful energy to connect with that is so far beyond this man-made system. It goes and it surpasses all whatever type of idea or standard of time that you think we have in this reality. And it gets into the literal presence of the energy, the literal ancientness of what is. I don't know why I want to say this, but there is no time, okay, when it comes to Master Healing. There are sacred ancient ways and energies that you are connecting with, or that you're going to connect with when it comes to your process of and your purpose of healing and changing your life and starting a new beginning. When it comes to things that you think, you speak, you say, you do. The planets, if you could, this, oh my goodness. The detail on this oracle is absolutely beautiful. This person, this divine being, is reading sacred ancient text. And their hair is elevated because their intuition is tapped in and tuned on. Tapped in, tuned in, and turned on. The planets here, the stars, they're aware of everything. They're reading, but their eyes are closed, meaning that they are intuitively, energetically, and spiritually healing. They're progressing. They're seeing beyond the actual, the physical state of it, or the one-dimensional state of it. They're seeing into the depth of the situation, the depth of the experience, the depth of the journey, the depth of whatever it could be for you in your life. You know what I'm saying? That master healing, that healing beyond, you know, so-called medicine that we take physically. It is tapping into the beautiful divine presence of the energy and transforming that. A molecular restructuring, if that makes sense, okay? So that is energy that you're connecting to. That is energy that you are encouraged to embrace, or that is an energy that you are currently embracing. Beautiful. You will always prevail when you connect to your master healing, your sacred, you know, your power beyond, like I said, man's so-called reality of how much we can do in this world, of how much we can change in this world. With, you know what I mean? They love to put limits on shit. There is no limit when you're a master healer. Some of you are healers, but there is no limit on what can be healed and what can be changed or what can be fixed. Anything can be fixed, anything can be changed, anything can be healed. And you're aware of that. You're embracing the energy of that, or you're encouraged to embrace the energy of your master healing abilities. And if you don't know what those are, you are definitely encouraged to pray for loving guidance and assistance to connect more to that in whichever way that comes about to be for your highest will, path, and purpose. So mote it be. Accept it and receive it. Affirm it with the divine, affirm it with yourself. So, Scorpios. With all of that being said, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that whatever I said, whichever way that I said it, I hope that it resonated for you, brought you some form of peace, calm, clarity, reassurance, insight of some kind with whatever your right now is right now, okay? And until next time, I will see you again with another reading.